Hello everyone, I bet you're wondering where I've been all this time and why my videos have been so sparse. The short of it is that I've been busy working as a game animator and a freelance storyboard artist for some small productions. Between that and a certain personal project, I've not had a lot of time to work on Design Dungeon episodes. Save for one that I've had cooking up, because it did give me a kick in the pants to make my own webcomic. Yeah, that's right, a webcomic. I'm making a webcomic. It's called Willow Academy. If you've been on this channel for long enough, you've probably seen one or two animatics about this idea. It's currently being published online on these sites and Patreon. I've worked on it for the better part of 3-ish years from concept to final art. So what is Willow Academy actually about? If I were to describe it, it's true tale by way of Kingdom Hearts and Witch Hat Atelier, with a dash of Eberron thrown in it for good measure. It's about a bunch of furry teens exploring the possibilities of magic while learning about each other and themselves. All the while, shadowy figures work behind the scenes on their own agendas for the greater world. The 4 students the comic focuses on each come from different parts of the world, bringing their own perspectives and emotional baggage. Currently, the first chapter is rolling out, and it focuses on the main character's magical awakening and who he was before it. The second chapter is currently under script revisions and is nearly ready for the sketch phase. In fact, some of it is already sketched out. Now I know what you're thinking. Aren't you an animation channel? Why not make it into a pilot? To which I'd answer, do you have any idea how hard it is to get an animated pilot off the ground? You'd need a lot of money to fund all the people working on it. Even if I were to script and board the pilot, I'd still need animators, background artists, character designers for incidental characters, compositors, voice actors, an editor, a sound designer, and of course a composer. Animation production takes a lot of people and a lot of funds, not to mention the coordination to put it together. A lot of the indie productions I've worked on have been put on hiatus or outright fell apart because the showrunner couldn't afford it or didn't have the time to produce it. Does this mean animation is completely off the table? No, especially if it takes off. I'd love to do some shorts and call in some of the VAs from the old animatics for paid work, but for the time being, I'll play it by ear. But why, of all things, a comic? Again, it takes less money for me to make a webcomic, and I've already made one before. When I was 13. Yeah, it was the overambitious comic that I never planned out and wiped from the face of the earth. Does this mean this comic has reasonable expectations and was planned out from front to back? Somewhat. I certainly have a better idea of where the hell I'm going to take this story. Do I know how many volumes or chapters are going to be written? Probably more than 10 if it takes off, but no more than 20. Again, probably. Will it ever go to print? If there's a demand for it, yeah, I think so. It's already in a good format for it, 8.5 by 11. So if you like fantasy, furries, a colorful cast of weirdos, definitely go support my comic on either Patreon or Ko-Fi. For a mere $5, you get access to pages a month early, request sketches, and even participate in a monthly Ask the Cast Q&A. Any bit you can spare to help the comic gain traction is greatly appreciated. As for the upcoming Design Dungeon episode, it's the Owl House. Don't you talk about my mother!
Wait, do you have inner lights for me? 'Cause I'm ready. I mean, no rush, obviously. I do have one tiny question. When am I gonna voice that fox again?